guys, welcome back to my channel. Okay, today I'm going to show you guys how I do my little brother's hair. Yes, this is my little fat ass brother. Yeah, so today he wanted some braids. Right now I'm kind of just putting a little bit of moisturizer in his hair before I blow it out, and a little bit of heat protectant too. He's been on his hair for, I want to say, about a year, maybe two. So right now I'm just starting off with detangling his hair so it could just be an easier blowout process. I am sectioning it off just to, have a better blowout process all in general. So as I'm blowing this hair out, yes, I do know that I need a tip on it. Guys, I go to cosmetology school. Don't get on my ass for the comments. Bitch, I know I couldn't find it. Anyway, so blowing this out. It doesn't really have to be 100% dry. I usually blow it out to like 90%, maybe 75, depending on what it is. So as I'm blowing his little Rico Suave curls, as I like to say, or his J Holiday curls. My fat ass shoulder all up in the motherfucking way. You can't even see it from big ass fucking shoulder. Anyway, so I'm blowing this out to as full as I can possibly bleed. I don't do it 100% though. Just until his curl pattern is fully out. So at this, you guys can just watch and just see me blow his hair out. Okay guys, so right here is his hair fully blown out and everything. Yes, he be thinking he the stuff, but with his little hair blown out, I be like, boy, you look like Kid from Kitty Play. Stop it. Anyways, so right now I'm sectioning it into a decent part waves. You guys, this is me asking what do you want again. Always ask what the client wants 75 times if you need to, just so that you know. Think about like, okay, this bitch knows what she doing a little bit. So right now I'm kind of sectioning it off, and I'm combing through his hair a little bit just to see if it's good enough for me to braid. So I started off using this gel because he really didn't want a hard slick base. He wanted more of a gel base. And if you guys can see, I kind of made a little points in with my comb to know where I wanted to stop the sectioning off with. So once I started using the gel as he wanted me to, I started to realize, Hans, this is not coming out how I wanted to. Bitch, you gonna have to get this slick before you be with my other shit, cause baby, that first braid was looking a hot mess. So I have to leave and come back on my other good remedy stuff. This is the BTL braiding gel. I will put the link in the description on where you can get it. You can usually get at a beauty supply near you. So once I started to slick the braid, I started braiding down. I know it's kind of hard for you guys to see. I am so sorry about that. So this is where I move it kind of closer. You can kind of see the difference between the first braid and the second braid. The first braid is more regular, as the second braid is more defined, and the parting is just way freaking better. So as I'm parting this, you guys, I sectioned it off. I used my styling braiding gel to basically go over the, I want to say, plaits of the braid, like the base of the braid, just to let it shine. So as I'm braiding the hair down, you guys can kind of see how I'm braiding it. I didn't want to leave that bulkiness for some braids. I wanted to kind of give a little bit of more of a knotless base than having, the bulking braid as the top. So you guys are gonna again go over that, and then I take the hair and I put it into 3 sections. I kind of section off in the beginning of the braid as I go down the braid. I continue the braid to go down. So as you guys see, I'm going back to this first braid and I'm taking it down. True stylist week. If you tell us it's fucked up or we see it's fucked up, bitch, we're just gonna go back and refix that. Look, I might get a little offended, but you're going to get what you want at the end of the day. You know, you feel me? You feel me? So, if your stylist ever gets mad because you want him to go back over it, don't get offended. What we do is I craft at the end of the day. So, this next section, I feel like it's kind of better for you guys to see. I'm sorry you guys can't see the best. My brother is not the best fucking model in the world. He can't move his fucking head back sometimes. You know, sometimes you got this nick his ass right quick, poke his ass with a comb. Anyways, this is me sectioning off the second row, I want to say. And I usually do a bricklay for these braids. But in the picture, it really wasn't a bricklay that they used. They used more of a on top kind of braiding pattern. So that's what I did. I gelled down my parting and kind of just went over to make sure that everything was good. Usually I don't really like to pick part because of the school that I'm in where they teaching us not to pick part, but guys, I'm kind of a perfectionist, so I will always go back to pick part sometimes. So with these braid, I'm kind of making it a little bit longer. Guys, if you see me pushing some of the hair down, it's because his barber did get on my ass once about me braiding the part where he needs to get a haircut, you know, just to make sure that part is out. Because if you guys do not want to get cussed out by the barber, y'all ladies, I'm telling y'all what to do right now. So you guys can see how I am braiding it. I feel like the hardest part of the braid is really the base and how you go with that. Y'all, I'm sorry, my little brother was just a young boy in the back. We talking about college and all this other stuff. Let me know if y'all siblings are finna graduate. Like, this shit is scary, bitch. I feel old. Like, what the fuck am I doing in my life? Anyways, so I feel like this one you can kind of better see me start off the braid as I make sure I have the part equaling up to the bottom, the part at the bottom, so it could kind of lay on top of each other. I'm pick parting right now. I really shouldn't do that, but I'm pick parting right now. Now, after this, I will get the gel to gel it after I feel like it is the best way to section it and part it out. So with this, I kind of just, as I said, I use my braiding gel, and I kind of just gel the base just to get a better grip of everything. You can see I'm sectioning in 3 ways. I put the middle one on top, then I go to the bottom, right, then middle. As I continue to go down braid, you guys can kind of see how I'm doing it. I feel like the hardest part is the top of the braid for people who don't know how to braid. Once you kind of go down, it's kind of better. I use more gel going down because I wanted everything to hold, because he doesn't get his hair clipped or anything or like trimmed, so he does have a lot of split ends. I use that to hold the hair if they have split ends in a way. But yeah, y'all, I think he on the phone with his little hoochie mama, whoever the hell he be talking to. He said he was talking to nobody, but I don't believe it's this. I think he be up in that cooler sometimes. Anyways, so I continue to go, and with this parting, you guys can see, I feel like you guys can see better at the second row than the bottom. And guys, like I said, he's not the best freaking model in the world. He's freaking terrible. So I continue to go, and as I'm making this part, like I said before, I make sure you lay, like, it's laying up against the ones at the bottom. Usually I do a brick lay, like I said, but he didn't really want the brick lay, or at least in the picture it wasn't a brick lay. If I can get the picture, I'll show you guys what he wanted and then what I gave him. And then yeah, I'm gonna continue to let you guys watch a little more to see how I do it. Not gonna lie, y'all, my little brother sits me off a little bit. I hate when I'm trying to do somebody here and they kind of just keep touching their head, or like they keep looking in their phone and picture. Bitch, it's gonna be done, ho. You like 2 more seconds. Fuck. Like, if I pop you with this comb like your mama should have, don't say I'm wrong. Period. But y'all continue. I'm gonna just let y'all continue watching this video. Anyways. Oh, y'all, for the ones that want to know, please do not comment on my little brother haircut. Bitch, he getting a haircut on fucking Sunday. Worry about your daddy that never came back from buying them cigarettes. Not him. Thank you. Anyways, going to continue to braid it down. I hope you guys kind of see where I'm going with this at this point. I know I'm not the best freaking narrator, but at least just trying. Bitch, I'm trying, alright? Okay, guys, so when you get to the top area, it's going to be kind of, depending on their hair, less room to work. Move my fat ass shoulder, bitch. I'm sorry. But y'all like my hoodie, though? Y'all like Lil Passion, though? The shoulder. My brother gave me to this. I love this hoodie so bad. But anyways, this is like a less hair that you're going to be able to work with and everything. Sorry, guys. I had to skip that because the shoulder, this big-ass linebacker-ass shoulder was getting up in the motherfucking way. Anyways, so it's kind of less room to really work with just because if you guys can see, he has his size lower. And, you know, once you get to the top, it's kind of not as much hair as it was in the middle or in the back. So with this, you guys can basically see how I do it. I kind of feel like I could have did better with the parts at this section because, you know, it was honestly a bitch was hungry. A bitch ain't had no water, dehydrated. You know, this little motherfucker act like he couldn't get up and go give the bitch no snacks. So, you know, I'm working with the best the fuck I have. So, anyways, I'm gonna continue to braid it down. Fat ass shoulder, bitch, move, damn. Ho, always wanna be in the motherfucking camera. Shit. Patrick, we see you. Fuck. But anyways, so I'm gonna continue to braid these down. And I'm gonna let you guys kind of watch. guys, I am on my last row. If I did not tell you what you guys needed before, I am so sorry. But you do need braiding gel. You need a comb. I want to say 3 different types of comb, 2 rat tails, and then one of, I honestly forgot what it's called. But you know, one of them little regular sprinkler edge combs.
2 hours later.